Welcome to another episode, everyone. Well, we have artists revealing themselves. Who's the artist for today?
My name's Shelby. I'm finna get fun.
Go ahead and tell people a little bit what you do.
Yeah, I just make music, you feel me? I create vibes. Like, I know y'all only heard the R&B stuff, but like, I do everything. Like, I'm Dominican, so I do Spanish music, pop music, like all that shit. So I just like to do whatever. I feel like a lot of artists, you know, like they're forced to stay in the box, but like, I want to break that shit. Like, I just want to do whatever I want.
For sure.
Yeah.
So you're Dominican, you speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay, for real?
Yeah.
Say something.
Como te llamas? Soy dominicana, you feel me?
Okay. All right, so for the activity right now, I know you guys see the little setup. We're gonna go ahead and do some ASMR. Okay, we're just gonna be whispering, a little bit soft-spoken, something relaxed for my girl.
I ain't never done this shit for real.
For the people out there. Okay, so let's talk about your Space City Geek Fest performance. How was that? Was that your first performance?
No, that wasn't my first performance. I feel like a lot of artists, like, you know, they have a lot of like open mics and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But my first performance was probably like probably like a Wonder Like Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Ruby, she the best in the city. But yeah, I mean that was cool. Like, I got to connect with some of my people that I graduated with from school, because I went to school for audio engineering.
Mm-hmm. And
I actually got in that hole because of him. His name's Russ, and he manages Dende and a couple of other people. But yeah, that hole was fun. Yeah.
Wait, what school did you go to for audio engineering?
Media Tech. It's actually like down the street from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They got hella studios in that house.
So was being like a sound engineer, like, or like producer was your first step, or was it always making music, like singing?
I think it was always like, I think I started with music like by writing, because like when I was in middle school, I was hella good at like short stories. Like, I had the whole school looking at me like, read your story, you feel me?
Okay.
But, you know, like after a while, I got, you know, I hate editing shit, like having to reread and edit shit. So I started like writing poems and shit because it was shorter, and then eventually it just turned into like doing songs. Yeah.
It's just organic, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. If anybody out there, if you're new to the channel, we do get all of our artists to do a couple of dares. So your first dare is you have to drink some ketchup.
Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. I don't do shit like this for everybody.
We special, y'all. Oh my god. Oh. How it
That's some
tastes?
A1 ketchup.
It tastes good?
I mean, it's alright. Shout out McDonald's. I give it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
A nice little dessert. We're not even whispering, y'all. Let's talk about your first music video.
Okay. Blue Moons. Hey, Blue Moons was a fucking movie, you feel me? It actually came out the blue because like I met this dude named Brandon. Shout out Brandon. And he was like, I want to help you, you know, I want to put your first music video together. And he just loved fucking Blue Moons. So I was like, okay, let's do Blue Moons. And man, I pulled up. I feel like a movie star. He had security. He had food. He had everything. And like, it just came out like so great. You know, Blue Moons is actually by my girlfriend. She right there. And she was the other star of like the video. So it was a really like cool experience, and I'll never forget it, you know?
Yeah, it
like
was actually a vibe. Like, I fuck with okay. But, so the song was about her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Heartbreaker song. Who was that about? And I know it couldn't just come out of nowhere, because that shit was very, like, powerful.
Well, real talk. Look, I told you, Mike, I have a girlfriend. She wrote that hoe, so.
She wrote it?
Yeah, she wrote that hoe.
What was the inspiration behind that song?
It's a lot of doing crazy in my room.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out.
It just came out.
Yeah.
Was it like somebody broke your heart?
Not really.
No. Okay. Like the flow. Who came up with like the flow and the actual sound besides the lyrics?
We kind of did it together in the room. Like, she wrote a lot of the lyrics, and then I kind of just added my little spin on it, like the little babbling at the end. Like, that was me. I just like to do fun shit on the track. But honestly, that was probably like one of the hardest songs I ever like sung vocally.
Really?
Yeah, she was like, nah, you gotta do it again. And then we were just we was in that hole like for
She was
3
right
hours.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell because it's really like it sounds like you're yearning, like
Yeah.
yearning for somebody. Who's your like inspiration since you made up the song?
My dad forced me to listen to a lot of blues, so I guess it might have came from that. You know, just hearing like that angst and like you know. That I guess it is yearning.
Yeah.
So that's like kind of my inspiration for it. I think originally we did it on like a Childish Gambino type beat. And I remember listening to him heavy at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like very like 60s, 70s inspired.
Yeah.
Like hella. It's so good. Like it's one of my favorites.
Nah, I appreciate it.
For real.
Sure. I don't think I would have wrote a song like that without her, cause shout out Justin Bieber, cause that's my favorite nigga. He the GOAT, bro. I don't
Justin
care.
Bieber? For the OGs. What is it? You a believer?
Yeah. I'm a hardcore believer.
Okay. Who are your inspirations?
I say obviously Justin Bieber. Like you can hear a lot of the stuff I do, like the runs and shit. Definitely Frank Ocean, Lauryn Hill. And I think those are the main people. Like I feel like I have seasons. Like I switch out people. You know, like 2 years ago it was Bad Bunny. Right now it's like Anderson .Paak, Lucky Day, like Jordan Ward. Those people. I think I just got seasons. Like I don't think I'm a person that like stays in one spot. You feel me?
What's your top 3 genres? Or top 5?
My number 1 for sure is R&B, then pop, hip hop, then like bachata, reggaeton, and my last one probably be like soul.
So,
Yeah.
who's your favorite soul artist?
My favorite soul artist, and I know people don't like consider him soul, but to me he's like soul. Bruno Mars, because I just feel like my favorite album from him is like that one that he kind of like interpolated like a lot of 90s stuff. The one that he did tonight. I don't wanna take you. Okay, well, yeah.
I know that song though.
Yeah. Bruno Mars definitely one of my favorites. Lauren for sure. I can't really think of nobody else, so those probably my top 2.
Well, we definitely hear like that inspiration in your music.
Yeah.
Especially Anderson .Paak.
Yeah. That's my favorite.
I love Anderson. What's the song about him? Tense?
Yeah, Tense. I like his that hot song.
Oh.
I'm coming down. I think it's called like Coming Down or something like that.
That's an old one, like 2016.
Yeah. That was I think I heard that song the first time like when he did Tiny Desk. And I was like, damn, this nigga cold, because he was like playing the drums and singing at the same time. That shit's hard. Like, and he didn't miss a beat. So yeah, that's the first time like I really fucked with him.
Okay. ASMR. I don't think they get no tingles from this video. They like, what y'all doing? Like,
I ain't never done this shit before.
okay. Okay, so speaking of Tiny Desk, so we know you had your little your what is it? Submission for Tiny Desk. How was that experience? Because that looked very like professional. I thought it was like real Tiny Desk.
Yeah, that's another one that my boy Brandon put together. And honestly, like I know it don't look like it, but like that was my first time playing with a band. So it was really spur of the moment. We had like 2 rehearsals before that, and after that, we kind of just winged it, like when we got to the studio, and it took us like 12 takes to get like that take. But it was a really cool experience. Like everybody in the room, it was like people I knew. The key player, he was the guy who produced the beat. The bass player, he was the guy who like played the bass on the beat. So it was just like a full circle moment, because I really like to keep it, in the family. And it was just really cool. Like I like doing shit with people that like help me get to where I'm at. You feel me?
Okay. So, do you play instruments? Like, do you know how to play anything?
I play the ukulele. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not very technical, like when I do shit. I can just hear like pitch and be able to do it. So I can play the keys too.
Okay.
But that's pretty much it.
Okay, let's do another dare. You have to do the Q stroke. HBCU.
Q?
Or like a Kappa stroke.
I can't do that. I can't. Okay.
We can try.
We're gonna try. I only know one move from the Kappa. I know this hoe when they do you like.
Okay. Yeah.
Cause my girlfriend daddy, he doing that. He was doing that shit. I wish I could do it, but I can't do that shit. That's all y'all gonna get from me.
Okay. At least we got the shoulder roll. She ate that. So if it wasn't for singing and music, what do you think you would be doing?
It's a tough one. I don't know. I never thought about playing B. It's always like music's always been played through AZ, so I think I'll probably be like a writer, like a actual like writing books and shit, or I'll probably just start a business on some shit and be rich. Probably somewhere like in fashion, cause I really fuck with fashion. But yeah, I never really thought outside of music.
That's good though. You had your mind focused on it.
Yeah, since I was like 12, like that was the first time I got put in the studio with my mama, and it wasn't nothing like crazy. I was just in the studio like beatboxing and shit. But yeah, I mean, I think I would be an author. Like, I was low key famous on Wattpad. Nobody knew me. I had an alias though.
Okay.
But I was low key famous.
What you was making on there? What you was writing?
Man, I was doing like fandom shit, like with Harry Styles.
You were one of those.
Look, the other reason that shit worked though, cause like
though.
the bitches love that shit.
No, for real.
But yeah, that's what I was doing. I really like to do sci-fi shit too, which was cool, and like stories with like plot twists at the end type shit.
What's your favorite sci-fi movie?
Probably E.T. My favorite movie of all time is Forrest Gump. And then another one of my favorites is like The Sixth Sense. That shit was crazy. If you ain't see The Sixth Sense, that was crazy. What about you? What's your favorite movie?
What's my favorite? Ooh, I'm a horror fan. Like, I'm big on horror.
Ooh, okay.
So, Barbarian.
I ain't never seen that hoe.
Do you know about it though?
No? I've never heard of it. I'm gonna go watch it.
Basically, it came out like 2 years ago. You having fun over there. She getting creative. It's basically about two people book the same Airbnb, but like at the bottom of the house is like this monster, and like she makes people her baby and trap them. It's like, you gotta watch it.
Oh hell no, that shit confused me. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna have to go watch that hoe.
For real, it's good. Also, Queen and Slim is good too if y'all haven't watched that one. It's
Ooh, okay, yeah, I heard about that one.
Black Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. So where do you see yourself in like the next 5 years with your career?
5 years? I see myself being way bigger than I am right now. Like in the music scene, rich as fuck. Yeah, that's literally what I see myself.
BET Awards?
I don't know, bigger than that. But BET, I'm coming for you too. But not only that, like I just want to be like in every landscape that I can be. Like I want to be known in the Spanish market, English market, everywhere. And I want to just be able to touch people's lives. That's really like why I started doing music. So I really just want to spread like my message is KYP, and that means know your power. And that's what I want to do. I just want to be like an inspiration for people who haven't like been told you can do something bigger than yourself. You feel me? I feel like a lot of us like don't have that person. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I barely had that person, to be honest. Not a mentor, but like more of like just an inspiration. Like if you don't got nobody telling you can do something, like I'm gonna be that person to tell you like you can. And no matter who you are, you feel me? There's so many people that like told me, oh, like you don't have the range and you can't sing, like you need to have a plan B. So then I was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna do Heartbreaker then. I'm gonna show like I do have the range, like I do have what it takes to like be an artist. And I think it's just about like being that person to show like no matter what point you're at in life, like you can go to the next step. You feel me?
You were getting hate. Really?
Yeah, I was getting hella hate before like. Because before I started doing music, everybody was like, you should be a writer. You should be a writer. And I was like, that's cool. I'll be a writer. But, like, I know I could be an artist, too. Right. You feel me? And they would be like, oh, you know, you don't have the look. You don't got the range. Like, and And I was like, man, fuck the look, fuck the range. Like, I could get the range, and the look really don't fucking matter. Like, I'm gonna be myself regardless. And it worked, because, I mean, I'm at 70 now. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be in the millie one day.
Period. That's so fucked up. I'm not gonna lie. I hate when people be hating. Cause why y'all hating? Like y'all, no, genuinely, people that hate, they don't have anything going on in their life.
No, for real though.
Genuinely.
Or they're scared.
Genuinely.
That's what I noticed. Like when people like try to tell you to do something else, or they say, you know, I don't believe in you. They're just scared to do something in their life.
Yep.
So I'm just prove you wrong so that you can be inspired.
Period.
That ketchup left a nasty ass taste in my mouth.
I thought you said it was a 7 out of 10.
It was. Now I'm gonna change my answer now. McDonald's got some poisonous shit in their shit. My shit that was a 4 out of 10 now.
So what was your family's initial reaction to your music?
There's always like excitement, you know, like when I go viral and shit. Like I always like have my family show up like when I go viral and shit. But it's always been like kind of like, you know, we just gonna watch you, you know, and see what you do. Like I think though, like my family has always like supported me when I said that I like to do something. Like in high school, I played basketball. My dad like put a bunch of money into that. He was the first person who like bought my interface, you know, to record and shit. My mama, like, she was the first person to put me in the studio, so I think they've always been like supportive and shit. But I think they also like have a more practical view like on life. So sometimes like it's hard to get people in your family or like even your friends like to see what you see. You feel me?
Your vision.
Yeah. So, you know, when I get there, I get there. Nah, girl, they ain't hear that shit. We ain't even doing shit.